friends. So I wasn't really planning on making a video, but I thought I'd turn my camera on and show you how I'm gonna try to work this out in my head. We made the handbook on Saturday and all of them are sort of different, and I wanted a way to flip them so that I could use the other side. And the first thought was to do like a tab, one of those, you know, so I could flip it fully over. Because I'm gonna write on the back the sort of inspirational messages to myself. So, then I thought, you know, it's not really wide enough to get more than 3 tiny tabs on there. And I've never made this kind of a book, you know, where it goes in all the little slots and you glue it down, and I'm going to try to do that. And so I cut this file folder because I thought it was thick enough. And I probably should, you know, put some paper or something on it, but I think I'm actually going to keep this plain, and that's pretty weird for me. I know. So all I did was, you know, kind of fold it in half, fold it in half, fold it in half to get that. And then I measured out, it's like 2 1/4. And that was kind of what I was thinking would be about right. And anything that's here, I'm going to trim. I have the hands going all different directions here on purpose. And the one in the back is the longest. I want to I've got a blank one in here too. And I might leave some spaces to make a few more, because this was a really fun project. I might make some out of some other weird things, kind of like I did with the acrylic. So, you know, I was just going to have kind of a look around and see what I had that might be a little weird and, you know, kind of go from there. And they don't have to be completely decorated. I mean, some of these are roll-offs with texture paste, you know. So I just want to be able to write on the back of them. So I'm kind of trying to, I've never made one of these, and I'm kind of working it out in my head. Then I'm going to do like a sleeve, and this will be the outside, kind of a puffy sleeve, I'm thinking. And I kind of want to use this right here. And this is some wallpaper from my friend Lisa. So I like the scale of that. I like the colors. And yeah, so I'm going to be quiet now and just try to figure this out in my head. And I know if you've made these, you're gonna be like, no, that's the wrong way. I'm picturing this, but I'm gonna work it out. I'm gonna figure it out, right? So, all right, I'll shut up now. Coffee. I need coffee. Right. Is that what I want? Let me see. So we're going to start with this one. So does it go on? Just a sec. Yeah. So I'm going to glue those together. I'm not going to glue them together yet. Okay. I'm doing it. Let's start with the back one. Oh, I love this. So I know it's going to be the back of the book. Glue that down. It's going to go here. So I'm not going to do the whole thing. So I have room to put a little adornment, something, I don't know what. I want to line it up still because I have them all cut at an angle. Okay, and then we have this one. This one already has adornment. Whoops. But it could get a ruffle or something. I'm terrible about that. staggering here. Okay, there's a blank one. Maybe a bracelet. That'd be cool, huh? Bracelet. And I'll trim anything that's extra here. I want it to. And then this one. I usually leave the pin out of my glue. It freaks me out. I don't think I've ever done it. But it makes sense right now. That way. And this way. Oh, this one's gonna have to have some bracelet. Let's go all the way up here. So I'm gonna have to cover the glue. Smeared around there. I need to let that dry so that doesn't stick to that. Let's think about, okay, so we've got 1, 2 more. So I'm gonna have to glue one to the other end. And I might do it here because I kind of want this to be the first sort of page. Okay, and then I'll leave some blank space. This one. Okay. Okay. I'm just guessing how this works. Oh, I need a new pen. It's about to rust out on me. I'm gonna get one right now. Because that bent. It's gonna be all messed up if I don't. Oh. No breaking off. There we go. Okay. So now we can do that. I'm going to leave blank, blank, blank. That's 3. So let's go from this side. So if that gets glued down to the front. Okay. So I want, just go all the way down. Could always make it like Grandma's wallet. You know? Like that. And I'm going to put this one somewhere right here. And then I got to cut out a couple more hands. And then do I glue the back of them together? That's what I want to know. Okay, let's see. If I'm even doing this right. You know how Grandma's wallet flips out? Wouldn't that be hilarious to do one like that? But that's not what this is. Oh my goodness, it's cool. Okay, so we know that these 2 flaps are going to be on the inside of the sleeve. So how do we make it so? Do I glue? I do, don't I? Okay, so we're going to be gluing these backs together. I hope this is right. Okay. And so let's think about this for a second before I go gluing things. Okay. So this is glued together. Then this flips. Right. And then we have an empty one. Okay. We're doing it right. It's making me happy. Okay, so we got that one. Let's get... If I was smart, I'd run some lace out the back of these. But it's going to have a sleeve. It'll be okay. I'll figure it out. I do want a ruffle. Quick grab glue. This is not going to show. I think that's it. Let's see it. All right. Now, oh, I missed one. Missed this. I feel like I have a, do I have a finger doing something weird here? I think I do. I bent one of my fingers back. Okay. I broke a finger. Should I put a splint on one of them? That'd be funny. So I've got that. Oh, I love it. Oh, I wasn't supposed to. Okay, yeah, that's gonna get one. That's gonna get one. That's gonna get one. Got our clear one here. Got that guy. Whoops. Why is it stuck together? There we go. This blank one. This one with the cuff. This one, and those are gonna go inside the. Okay, so now I gotta figure out the sleeve that this goes inside of. And I want to use this. I also have this. I really want to use this. I like it. I like this piece right here. So if I did a puffy sleeve, let's say and I'm going to have to double it, and that's fine. Double toil, and let's see. I'm just trying to think. So it's just like a cover. So actually, I'll do a ruffle out the back, like a big ruffle, kind of like when I made the corset. I'm just working this out in my head, you know. Also like that. No, we're going to do this. Okay, so I'm just going to cut right there because that's the spot I want. That is the moment I am looking for, right there. Do I have it here? It's not quite the same. I'll use that side, that's fine, because it's the corner. All right, so I'm going to go like, it's going to be a little bit wider. Maybe I can wrap it around if I do it long enough. I want this white to show. Okay. I'm definitely not an engineer, but I like trying to figure out and stretching my brain like this, trying to figure something out, you know, this way. It's kind of fun. So if we put that there, and I want it to wrap around, so that's actually right there. Wrapping around, okay. So I need to mark it because I really want, it's going to be wrapped. I know what I need to do. I need to create like a cover with something solid and then glue this to the inside like it's, yeah, okay. I got this. I knew you all were going to let me lynch you. That's not right. That's not right. Okay, I'm just looking for something solid to make a cover with over here. I usually have some cool scraps that I can use. That is not solid enough. You know, what if I went crazy? This is really thick. Is it too thick? Will it bend? Should I find out? All right, so we want our cover to be slightly longer. like that, and then this is going to be right here. Okay. Just, you know, not mathing, working it out in my head. Does not look even, does it? There. Does it look even? Yeah. Okay. And then how long is this jobby? This is, we did 3 1/4. So you want a 3 1/2? Okay. Just guessing. I'm just guessing. I mean, what am I doing? All right. That's more straight. So 3 1/2. Right? So you can see that. Maybe a little longer. Like, because it needs a spine. So I'm gonna cut it long. Just working it out here. So I got this. Ow, ow, stab yourself. Thought I had a lid. It's new, you know. Gonna bleed any second. I should do this on the side of the ruler. I have a cutter, but I'm afraid this is pretty thick. We decided that was, let's just take it all the way to the end. Whoa. All right. And you. It's really where the corners are, that if I'm cutting with scissors or whatever, that is where I'll go off to the, or it's usually this way. I don't know why. See, right there? That's exactly what I did right there. Okay. All right, and it'll even out when I wrap it with wrapping paper. Okay, so I have to score it. You know, I never use my scoreboard, and I don't know where the heck it is. Is this it? Is it? If this is not too thick to score, I mean. And I've never used the measurement on here, so bear with me. Okay, so we have, this is 5 1/2. My spine is, we're going to say 1/2 inch, so I'm going to mark the middle first. Do I have something to do this with? Where did I put ya? I'm sure this is thrilling now, watching me try to work this out. Where are my styluses? Okay, so if it's 5 1/2, I want to go 2 1/2, 2 3/4. So it should be right. Yeah, I'm not even going to know that that's down there. I can't feel it. So never mind that. All the way. Is it straight? Okay, so we know that's the center. And then I'm just going to go a little bit around there. I'm not measuring it. It is what it is. I can trim off any extra. And then same thing here. Turn around. Right there. Okay, so this way, right? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. So the middle was just a marking. Probably put something else there to make it more solid. Whatever I trim off, perhaps. Has anybody made anything like this before? That's what I want to know. Okay, so I'm going to do a bit of trimming on this side. So I'm going to go like, let's see. You know, I've never used the measurements on here either. I know, right? I know. Let's line that up and see if I can. I'm just not mathy. That's all there is to it. So we're going to take that quarter right there. Is it lined up? Yeah. Okay. And then technically, is that a quarter? Yeah. I do everything at an angle. I think that's, I would have to put my cutting mat at an angle, which would be weird for you guys, I think. So it's not totally straight. Oh wait, we were gonna do this, weren't we? Just to give it some stability. Yeah. And maybe I'll do that separate and do something fun on there, like some, maybe I could do a row of rivets or ruffle. Well, I'll do a separate piece that goes on here, and then I'll put the ruffle somewhere within that way. Why do I have that? I've never used it. How many supplies do you have that you've never used? I need to know. Is it just me? Okay, we're going to look at this. And we'll see. It's still way big. Is this the correct way to do this? Oh, well, it's not too big. Okay, so actually my ruffle could go right there. And then when this opens, right? So how do I do this so it doesn't get weird when you close it? So it's done. Right. Okay, so let's wrap it. Just throw those hands over there. All right, so we're going to go like this. I'm going to serendipitously do this. This is wallpaper, so coffee. I need coffee. Doesn't matter how much, the wallpaper's thick. I mean, it's not like a thin piece of paper where you're going to see. Okay. Enough to go around the edges and make some nice corners. Okay. Whoop. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to spread that glue out. There we go. All right. So I'm just treating it like a tiny book cover. That is all. All right. Let's see how we. Oh, it's great. I love it. Okay. All right. So then I have to decide, am I doing it like this? I think I am. I think we will do our corners. So we have nice corners. Like that. And then. All right, so I'm just going to do it this way. See stays. Sometimes the wallpaper the glue then gets it wet and it doesn't want to stay because you dampened that extra glue, which doesn't make sense, but that's how it works. It makes it slimy and it just wants to pop up. That's why. Makes it extra too wet. Okay, I'm going to close that up because, you know, that's why I went with a thicker glue, but I think this is fine for these edges. Just do it quickly. Still have a little on my card too. Just getting those corners lay it all down. Yes, yes, right there. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now we want to do these sides. And then that one. Let's see what we got here. Look at that. Well, maybe not. We'll try again. It's nice to have a new pin in there. Okay, and then you want to kind of roll it back. Oh. Same deal. I hope I'm in shot. Make neat corners, doesn't it? Just making sure those are all flat, like flat. Nice corners. And then gently start to get that moving there. Time there. Just, you know, kind of getting that paper to stretch a little. Doesn't matter, this probably won't show, but you know. Putting something on the inside, but look at our little cover, it's great. I do want to do some extra right there. Before I glue it down. That's cool. All right. You can see it stretching. I love it. So, I have to decide. I like this side better. Okay, let's glue. Glue. Alright, I hope I do this right. So, we're going to do it like this, right? And I think it needs... I'll probably put something over that, so it'll be correct. Okay, I'm going to grab a clip here. Make sure it's where I want it. Make sure. Okay. Oh my gosh. Does this fit? No. Okay. Let's get one of the regular clips. Does this fit? Oh yeah. Okay. So that's what we want. Right. We want it to be able to open all the way though. How do we do that? Put it right there and really curve around that spine. Yeah, okay. Okay, I hope I'm doing this right because it is a little strange. But I am going to cover it too. And I'm only going to have a minute to, you know, get it in place. Like that. So, kind of like those open spines that can come away. The other way to do it would have been to put glue really thick on the edge of that and glue that down instead. Okay. Oh yeah, that's great. Now, goodness sakes. I really wasn't planning on making a video, so I didn't do my nails or I didn't plan ahead or clean my desk or anything here. Oh my gosh, so cool. Okay, same here. We want it to be able to open all the way like that. So it's going to have to go all the way back here. And I know you're all going to have comments about how you would do this, but I'm just making it up as I go. You know, love you guys. And I'm sure there's a proper way, but I've never been one to follow instructions very well. And I'm pretty used to just making it on my own. Like, yep. Boy, I like that one. This is my favorite one. I don't know. Which one is your favorite one? Let me know. So I need to cut 3 more, I think. 3 more, yeah. And then I think this is my second favorite one because it turned out that came from that late mid-60s 17 magazine. And it was exactly the right size. So that was pretty cool. All right, so we've got this. So that bends like that. And I know it doesn't stand up like this. It's supposed to go like this. I wonder if I should have... Nah, it's great. Okay, now it needs a ruffle that hangs down there. And then I need to put another spine on it. And I just want to be able to have it loosey-goosey in here. I'm just trying to push it down to the middle. And then I will be... Did I do that hand backwards? Oh no, I'm looking at it backwards. Okay. I will be, you know, doing things in these areas. Not sure what yet. Could be a piece of lace, could be a piece of jewelry. You know, things that go on a wrist. Especially there. Could be this one could get something like this. Don't know yet. Just kind of fun. Could be a sticker. Let's see. There's my blank one. That one, I have no idea. But this is one of those coffee things. And that's orange. It turned pink on there, which did not make me very happy. But I can still do some doodling on there and figure it out. So, I think that is a good start. Now, I want to turn the camera off. I'm going to go gather some ruffles and figure out kind of what I'm going to put right here. And maybe right here, I could figure out how to put a little loop so it hangs up. I think that would be a great idea too. Okay, I'll be right back. So I gathered some goodies. It's probably getting late in the day, so I'm going to try to finish this, but I'm probably going to have to put finishing touches on it later. It's kind of how I do my projects. If you've come to one of my lives, you'll see that I'll do 99% of the project I'm working on if I have time. And then I usually have to walk away and think about it and think about what else I want to add. So, you know, that's just how that goes. So I am going to put some sort of a closure on this, you know, that'll, whether it's a tie that ties on both sides, or something that has a button, or maybe even something that has a gosh, what am I thinking of? Oh, like a hook and eye or something would be kind of fun. Or even if I just put some eyelets in one of them and made it like short, and then put a string on the end. But that's something I think I can do after. So that's something I'm going to give some thought to. And it might end up, you know, so it kind of looks like a bracelet. But, you know, I'm just using this as an example. So I have all these little goodies here that I have pulled out. And I went through some of my junk, trying to decide and looking for maybe something that I could use to hang it. And this is kind of, this is a broken watch. And it's got a circle on each side, so I'm thinking what I can actually do is use this to hang it, which would be kind of fun, you know. That would be, because it's a watch band. I love it. It's a little weird, but I'm a little weird, and what else was I going to do with that old antique watch band? So this is turning into more than I expected, this project. Adding all these bits, and I mean, it's just so much fun. The other thing I could do is just run some sort of a cord through there and, you know, tie a knot. But I think this is way more fun, isn't it? Isn't it? Or am I wasting the watch band? I've got so much crap. I'm not wasting anymore. I need to stop hoarding. That's what it is. I need to stop hoarding. Okay, so how would I attach this? And I need to do this part first. And we're going to do some ruffle. So let's find our ruffle. I have here, this might be too big, but I've got this ruffle that it's rusted. It might be just a hair too large though. And let's see, I know that I want to put some rickrack on one of them. Like I got out some of this trim to put on some of these areas. I think this guy right here needs some rickrack, but maybe in this turquoise, perhaps. And I think I have some in here. If I don't have it in here, I have it somewhere in the room. So let me set this off to the side here. I've also got some appliques. Those could be on some of the tops. I could just glue something like this down, but that's a little too wide. I think it needs to be ruffled, like pinched at the end. So I'm looking through some bags here that I've got. I've got this fun little thing, but it needs to kind of match the one I have in the front, and I don't think I like that. Let me see here. I have lots of little tiny ones, but I don't know if tiny is what I'm after here. Here, I'll let you see while I dig. Button. This is just a little random bag that I have of stuff. Really like that. It would be a nice bracelet. While I'm digging for my ruffle, I thought it would be nice to, is that one too tiny? It might be too skinny. I like it, but I feel like another one needs to go underneath still. So I love using these sheet bags because you can see what's inside, and when you do a project, you just throw the pieces in there that you're kind of thinking, this was already done, but there's a piece of rickrack. that I might be able to put on the girls there, but we'll see. Let me see. No, not that bag. I have another one. I also have these kind of bags that I like. So I'm just kind of looking for a ruffle. I have, okay, you guys know the big barrels that the Cheetos come in? The great big clear ones? I have 2 of those. One wasn't Cheetos, I don't know what it was. But I love putting lace in those because I can see inside. And I just kind of pick up that thing and swivel it around and look for, you know, what I'm looking for. I could also put tulle underneath. Oh my gosh. No, that is wasteful at that point. I might have to grab one of my buckets. Darn it, there's no ruffles in here. There's doilies. There's tulle. Hold on. Bucket of lace coming up. The right one. Big pieces. And this one's little pieces. Yeah. That. Can you see it? That's what I'm talking about. So then I just, you know, kind of put it on my lap and have a dig through. It's really handy. I also have a couple glass jars that I keep rolls of ribbon in. These aren't, I'm looking for some that are runched. Oh, there we go. This one might be too wide, but let's try it. This actually has some tape on it. Oh, or that one. I think that works. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside. This will be one or the other. They're both kind of a medium. I don't want to cover up a ton of the pretty wallpaper, but this stuff is pretty cool because it's, I don't even know where I got it. It's got a sticker and it's really, really sticky. Kind of want my ruffle to go underneath though. That is very cool, isn't it? No, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to have that strap that, yeah. So we'll do the other one. We'll do this one. This one's probably just the right size. And you guys probably, you know, pass this lace up, this kind. I bet you do. Because you don't know what to do with it and stuff like this. I did for a long time. And then I discovered that there was lots of fun things I could do with it. So I'm going to cut it so it is the right size here. Okay, so we know that goes in the front. And I want a glue for that one. Right there. My fabric glue. Oh, I might need a new one. Oh, is there any in here? Come on, fabric glue. That one. I've got like 3 of them turned upside down right now. Okay. Okay. More comes out when you pull it up. I hate that. So I haven't made a video for a little while. I haven't really been in my art room like I've wanted to be, but I have surgery coming up and I've been feeling less creative, I guess. Come on, get on there. You know you want to. I'm gonna have to get the clip out. Come on, why is it having such a difficult time? It must be the wallpaper. Oh, it's gonna stick to the clip, but that's okay. And one more. I love clothespins, they're so handy. Okay, so now we're gonna do the other side. Be better if this was like runched a little more. You could always do that with a piece if you don't have a ruffle and you want to do this. Okay, I'm gonna just lay it down, and it is fussy to work with though. Okay, so we want to go like, get sharper scissors out. It's coming out better now. It's a little clogged. I haven't been in this one in 6 months. I have been doing my live streams, so if you're new here, I am live the 1st and 3rd Saturday of each month. Surgery coming up on the 29th, though, will prevent my first stream for November, but I will try to do a little extra something in between, and who knows, by the time I get this edited, maybe it's November now for you. I don't know, because I don't usually, this is not my norm. Well, I used to do more little videos. I would like to. It's about time and inspiration. Hopefully after this surgery, I will feel much more inspired and better. Okay, go like, I don't want it to be stuck weird. I can always layer another piece on top, which would be cool. So there is my ruffle. Now, I need to make, if I'm gonna put something on that, and that would be a good way for me to actually add my band, because I can connect the edge. So I need a piece that's stiff here, and I'm not going to use that one that's as thick this time. I think I'm just going to use like I have some, no, that's not thick enough. Oh, come on. I was thinking like oh, that's a piece of packaging, and that's when I did the bubbles, and it actually matches. Maybe I should do that. That was when I inked the bubbles, and I have lots and lots of that left. It was a lot of fun. It created, that was when I put a little cream paint in that one, actually. Put it on black, but most of them had ink. Okay, and it's on a piece of packaging. So, like this. I'm just gonna cut away. If you do it on packaging, then you don't feel weird if you don't like it and you have to throw it away, or if you want to paint over it, or, you know, that's what I like about the packaging, really. Okay, so I'm probably gonna double this up. Okay. And I should put some eyelets. And then a jump ring, maybe? That'd be kind of cool, huh? Let's double it. This way. Doesn't need to be the full width. Alright, let's see if that works. Oh, isn't that cool? It also smells like bubbles, which is cool. All right, it might be a little too wide. We'll trim it down a little, but that's kind of fun, right? Actually, let's not see that seam. This stuff is not easy to fold. There we go. Okay, well, I'm going to glue that because, you know, and you could use anything if you wanted to, you know. This is just an extra piece of jewelry, basically. When I do this kind of work, it's about the little details. It's those fussy little details that make me happy. So I'm going to go like this and this. And get out some clips. Once again, I need a tighter one. Cork would be cool for this part too. Fabric. I want something thick. Could have used a bit of that green canvas, I guess. Have it here. Okay, so I'm gonna put on my jump ring, and so the things while this is doing its thing over here, the things I kind of gathered are I was thinking like a bird in the hand. I was thinking like my heart in my hand, or perhaps this one that has the eye on it. But this would be more of a dangle unless I cut that part off. I gathered bits of, you know, this is off of something that was broken. I've got a whole bunch of these little silver things that say Unite. not untie, unite. And I thought it would be fun to put off of the finger on the one with all the girls. You can use stuff like this, bracelet. Got more of those things in here. You know, just, oh, got a music roll here from a live stream I did a long time ago when we were doing some rolls. And I ended up with some really fun things. I have a whole box of rolls behind me, but it would be nice to put a little string on this and put it on the hand. I like that idea. I'm going to leave that out. You know, I just kind of gathered some little containers and yeah, you know, just thinking of quippy things that have to do with, you know, your hands. Here's another. I love, this used to be in my purse for like 20 years. I always carried weird stuff in it, but this is even more weird stuff. I don't know why. Anyway, put this over here. All right, I wonder if we're dry. Come on, you need to be dry. Ah, why is it not working? Is it the... Okay, that's it. I'm going to try this because I think it's the wallpaper, honestly. If this doesn't work, it'll be hot glue, I guess. I don't know. Hot glue? Or some of my E6000. It's just that takes so long to dry. I want instant gratification here. Did we get it? Might have got it. I think the school is out and the parents are picking up their kids already. I've been up here all day. Oh my goodness. This video is going to be like 9 hours long. So I think what I'm going to do is continue to work on this probably later in the week, and I will try to turn my camera on. You guys kind of know what I'm doing. I am going to put a little eyelet on the end, each end of this, and then I will attach this before I glue it down. I'll try not to dig through any more stuff because I think that's part of what I love, and I end up with a huge pile of stuff and I don't use it all. And tell me if you do that too, please. I need to know I'm not alone, please. But thank you for watching and for kind of figuring this out with me and the plan that I have. And please join me live. Leave a comment. I love them, please. And let me know what you think of this project. And thank you for coming and hanging out with me today. Bye, guys.